Hello, hello, hello. Happy January 9th. Hope you all doing well today. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. Oh boy, I don't want to butcher some of these handles. Uncle Beardo, Zinin, Sleeping Treasures Resale. Hey, thanks, man. All right, I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm getting myself a last minute here set up. All right, cool. I'm trying to move things over just a little bit, so I have a little room here. I'm just trying to always figure out ways to do this a little better, each week. All right, we're just going to keep give it another minute. Thanks, Thrifty, for calling the raid. I do appreciate it. Thrifty Junker, really appreciate the raid. That's awesome. We're doing vintage only tonight, guys. We're doing vintage 3 3/4 inch, mostly. A couple of other items, okay? I'll do a quick scan just to show you the stuff we got on the docket, okay? We're going to start with just some loose figures, but we're going to throw in some card backs with them. They're loose and complete, but they're going to have card backs. So kind of a double whammy. See, we'll put out a few groupings of figures here. We got the ones in the clamshell cases. We have are complete. Okay. We got a couple of partial vehicles, and I threw figures in with them. We got a 12-inch, or I should say 8-inch vintage 1978 R2D2, although it is, the legs are loose. They come off. A couple of giveaway surprise items. Okay. So, and for those who've been to my channel, okay, we have, I'll just lower the movie volume a little bit here just to make sure that I don't have to shout over it. I also have these custom card back things that I've been making. If you've been on if you've seen the show, you've seen that I made a bunch of these. Okay, I now have them for Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Droids, and Ewoks, and Power of the Force 1. And I'm working to. I have to cut them still, but I also have like Empire and Jedi figures. But Empire figures or Star Wars figures on Empire cards, and Star Wars and Empire figures on Jedi cards. So lots of cool stuff. Why don't we get started? Okay. I will tell you that I've upped slightly to $2 auctions. I hope you don't mind. Okay. To be honest, I've had about 750 things sold, and only about 4 of them were sold for $1. So I don't really think it's a big deal. So thanks, man. I'm glad you love them. I'm gonna try to ship them. Sorry, I ruined you, Sleeping Treasures. Hey, Sleeping Treasures, I get it. It's nice. It's a nice way for you to, and again, just for people to see. I'm not gonna run this just yet, but I'm talking about this is what I do with them, right? It's kind of been. I can't take full credit for this because I did make them. Okay, I did make the card backs, but I can't take full credit. I found somebody on. I think it's the collectible on whatnot was selling custom cards. He did like kind of a custom version of it. I really am just doing kind of a modified version of the original card, but these all include the accessory, the proper correct accessory. Everything is 100% original. If not, I will to the best of my knowledge, if there's an issue, let me know and we'll work something out. All right, but any 1980, yeah. I do. You mean cards, or well, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but let's get started. So we're just going to start simple. We've got a nice, good, tight limb Rebel soldier, right? Rebel Hoth trooper, but we're going to include in it pop missing, but a decent, otherwise Empire Strikes Back card. You get both the figure and the card. Now, just some full disclosure, we do have 80s figures. All things are listed in good condition. These are played with toys, folks. Okay. I do try to, if I see a toy, a lot of them have a little bit of paint scuffing, things like that. I'll show the figures. I'll show them up close. Okay. So you can get a look at the front. There's a little, like you can see, there's a little bit of wear there on the back. Okay. I'll kind of do a shake so you can see the tight limbs. Okay. All All right, so let's do this. Okay, let me get my first run here once we get started. I think this is vintage Star Wars. All right, here we go. And I'm going to run them all for 15 seconds. Okay, and we're running. I have about 10 or 15 cards. I'll do some of them first. All right, very good. Hey, Dizzle. Good grab. Just all right. Let's do. Okay, that's not one. Let's go number 2. How about this? Is IG88. A little bit of paint wear. These are played with figures. You can tell the standard leg bend. Can I run Akbar? I don't know if I have an Akbar with a card, but I do have tons of Akbar. This is again. This card's missing a pop. Okay, they're not the best cards, guys. I'm not gonna. And I drop them because I'm a klutz. Try that again. Is the back? I always love the back of these. This is one of my favorite card backs. Just that full color with all those colored back drops from the different figures. I always love that. All right, so this is an IG88. Again, no weapon. We will be running stuff with weapons, guys. Okay. And running. Okay, hey Dizzle, you won that one too. I'm going to actually put that in the same bag with the other one, so I can put that in there. Awesome. Cool. All right, keep going with this. Let's keep running these for a bit. All right, just because they're kind of in a box here. This is a pretty decent AT-AT Commander. Okay, pretty good, clean. Stay focused there, dude, will you? All right, and there you go. Let's get him there. And yes, he gets a card. Again, pop is missing. It does come with a Kmart price tag for those who like those things. This is a little cleaner, but beside the pop missing, it's a bit of a cleaner card. So that's nice. This is number 3. And we're running. Gotta get my power back on here. Because I do not want to run out of power. You know what? I do not have an AT-AT driver. I'm sorry today. No AT-AT driver. You think that's a common figure, right? But I do not have one of those. Yeah. All right, Flyby. Good grab. Thank you for your purchase. Okay. Go with an Imperial Commander. Let's keep to our Commander. Now, like most Imperial Commanders, a teensy. It's hard to see. Tiny bit of paint wear on the rim of his cap, but otherwise, pretty good. Okay. Hey, Beantown. All right. Let's get him there, and we'll do his card there. And this is number 4. We'll probably run about 100 items tonight, guys. Give or take. What? The card backs are all vintage, yes. Meaning from the 1980s. All right, Dirge. Good grab. Thanks for the purchase. I have another IG88 with I think, sort of a slightly better card. I don't know. Everybody, cards are a a connoisseur thing. All right, this IG, you know what? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna switch out this IG88 for a better one. Look, I don't mind when they have paint, but this one's better paint. I don't mind when there's paint, but when it looks like, I don't like selling individual figures individually that look like the dog chewed them. You know, I don't mind putting them in a beater, you know, a bunch of beaters, but okay, IG88. Another one, and here's the card. It's a Sears $2.99. There we go. Cool. Okay, starting at a $2 start. Apparently, the dollar start versus $2 start doesn't seem to matter, and we're running. Death Star Deals. Oh, I got to follow that name. I've got to follow Death Star Deals. Do I have a complete Death Star Commander? You mean Death Squad Commander, I'm assuming? If you mean Death Squad Commander, I do. I have one. I will run it in a few minutes. All right? You just hang on. Let me get through my carded ones. He's, I will say, is... And now, listen, guys, I'm going to do a little bit more when I do the... All right, Death Star Deals. Follow Death Star. I got to follow Death Star Deals. I don't know if I already do. Maybe I do. But if I don't, I'm going to, because I love your name. All right. Here's an... Okay, we got the Bespin security guard. Now, I don't know. You tell. This guy seems like he's a little bit of a pain. I think he got... Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I like this guy. He looks like he's been doctored a bit. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to throw two in, because they're both... I'm going to throw... It's the only two Bespin guards I have today, guys, that are incomplete. They're just... This guy looks like he's been painted a little bit. So, or either that or his paint's come off. I tried to clean off his hand. I don't know if that's paint off or paint on. I think it's paint off. Or paint on, rather. And I know that's Stash. He's got that Marlboro Man. So I'll throw in a second one. Is a little bit more scuffed, but decent, you know. And so it'll be twofer on this one. And you get your Bespin card to figure. Again, Pop is missing. Okay. Mario. It isn't me, Mario. Okay. I love it. All right, so we're twofer. And we're running. This is number 6. Finally, language and moisture regulator. So I'll probably be running a modern show, or you know, some of my modern shows, guys. I've been flipping back and forth. Congrats, Dirge, on the win. I've been following back and forth between doing some vintage, doing some modern. Thing is that modern, I can actually replace my vintage faster than I can replace modern. You know what I mean? So I think I have enough modern to run another sale for next week. So, and I'm probably sticking to Friday nights, guys. Here we go. We got a Mr. Ugnaught. No apron, no toolbox, but a decent figure. Okay, slight loose arm, but not bad. Just a little bit. Okay, get over there, and then his card. Welcome to everyone joining. Empire Strikes Back, free Revenge of the Jedi figure. Love the blue on the back. All right, so Ugnaught figure and card. Number 7, running. Oh, thank you for unlocking bronze. All right, Death Star Deals. Good grab on that one. Okay. So, I don't remember where I got all these cards. I know sometimes I'm on the ICCC on Taco Tuesdays, and I pick up a few, but I'm trying to build up my own personal collection of figures. Or card back, and I'm trying to get some better ones. Okay, this is Bespin Leia. Oh, whiny Luke. Okay, and this is decent figure. Slight paint rub on the hands, but good limbs. And then the card. I forget. I don't know what price tag that is, but that does include the pop this time. All right. This does include the pot. Okay. Proof of purchase. Number 8, running. Right, number 8. Yes, number 8. Hope you guys ever had a good week. ICCC does their own thing on Facebook. It's Imperial. I don't know. I mean, I know Whatnot Worlds are weird, but I guess I can mention their site. It's Imperial Commissary, or sorry, Imperial Commissary Collecting Club, I guess, or just type in Imperial Commissary in Facebook and you'll find the group and you can join it. It's a yes, thank you, Imperial Commissary, and they run sales on Tuesday nights. I'm still getting used to the rules here with Whatnot. I'm trying not to mention things. But yes, on other sites. It's more high end, guys, honestly. It's great, but it's more high end. All right, how about a Rebel Commander? Ooh, this is a really good, this is probably the best card we've seen so far. Here's the figure. It's kind of the lighter skin Rebel Commander. Yeah, they do a collector con down, what, Tennessee, right? I hope to get there one day, although honestly, you know, I'm more of a buyer and seller these days. I still collect, so I would be interested in doing that. Look at that card. I mean, you know, if you can get the full picture and most of the color, I mean, that's a win, man. I have a couple of cards that are the ones better than this. Oh god, man, there's the infamous survival kit. All right, let us run this. Number 9. Go. Oh, so you're 10. Oh, local. Yeah, that's awesome. Good for you, man. Yeah, I hope to get down there someday. I've watched the videos people do, the YouTube videos. You can look it up on YouTube. Okay. Oh, yeah, have the nicer cards. Do fetch a price. All right, Roman Rhino. I love that name. Good grab. Thank you for the purchase, my friend. All right. All right, keep it going here. We're got a few more, maybe about a dozen more, and then we'll get on to some other ones. Oh, you know what? I'll take a break. I'll take a break from these, and let's jump to. All right. So this is someone was asking about the Death Squad Commander, or I think later called the Star Destroyer Commander. I'm gonna take him out of here just to show you the figure because this, you know, you have the figure, you have the weapon. Okay, that is the weapon. That is the accessory. This is the figure. Pretty decent paint. Sometimes the paint gets lost in the rim. Slight loose leg. Okay, not too bad. Stands, no problem. All right. And you do get, at no extra charge, a custom card back in a clamshell. All right. These are awesome for displaying. You can take the card back off of the clamshell and use it separately if you want. Put it up like that. Let's see if I can go a little. There we go. All right. This is the weapon itself is a $20 value, guys. Keep that in mind. Running. This is number 10. Any Empire Strikes Back catalog. I do not have any catalogs with me today. However, I am going to run something that I don't know if anybody's interested in these, but I put these up. We have these little pins that I've made. Sleeping Treasure, good grab. We have these pins that I've made. They're made up. They're kind of custom pins made up from the. These are just buttons, okay? But they're made up of the old catalogs. So not actual. They're just buttons. They're small. But I have a bunch of them here. So maybe later I'll run a set of these. I have like 1, I don't know if I have them all, but 3, 4, 5. This is actually not a catalog. This is actually the original, like, buyer's catalog. 6, 7, 8. I think that's all I have. I have those 8. So I can run them if anybody's interested. Anybody want me to run them? I'll start them, $2. If you don't, it's fine. So they could also be just 0. Oh, all right. All 8. This is for all 8 of those. Okay. Okay. This is for. Let me back these up a little bit. These I made myself. Okay. So this is just a set of 8 pin back, just like button pins, pin back buttons of Star Wars catalogs. Go. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do. All right. Ugh. This is number 11. Ah, thank you very much, Jake. We appreciate that. I've got all these in there for you. Okay, go back to a card, loose figure and card. Do another. Oh, yeah, we can do another AT-AT Commander. Slightly better card this time. We got good figure, but it does have the paint rub on the nose. The standard turned up pointy nose. Come on, get in there. Don't be embarrassed. There you go. And then we got everything else. Slight paint rub on the feet. Played with figure. Card. It's I don't know what the store is, but it's a clean card. It's got it's a pretty clean card except for a little bit of loss of the blue, but it does have the pop. So there we go. Figure card. I've been trying to figure out. Okay, running. I've been trying to decide. Like I have a few really pristine cards that I want to make. I was thinking about sending off to get graded with figures, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time pulling the trigger on figure on figure grading. I don't know. What are your thoughts? One Jawa, one loose Jawa. Oh well, I have to double check to see if I have any complete in the package. I don't think I do. Am I gonna make any more T-shirts? Well, I did just put another T-shirt up in TeePublic. You can look there. You might want to just go to TeePublic, guys, and look for Darth Tuba, and you'll find some of my art there. You probably end up paying less for it there if you do the discounts, honestly. And my daughter, who's the artist on a lot of them, gets the. Sorry, this lit Death Star deals. Okay, thank you for the grab. Thank you for the win. I would say to go to tpublic.com and search Darth Tuba, and you should come up with my store. Okay, let's see how about this guy? How about 21B? He does have his hose. Well, first I'll show the card. This is another pretty pristine card from Target back in the day. So us Northerners, we didn't really know us New Jerseyers didn't know what a Target was in the 70s and 80s. That didn't really come out for us until a little bit later. Here's the figure. Got his hose. No stick. No little rub there in the back. Okay, as I said, played with condition. That's why we start them was at $2. Yeah, it's on something really rare. I think that's probably what I'm gonna stick to because running. This one's running. Sorry, I always say it's running. I think that grading. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love grading. I think the look of a graded figure is awesome, or graded loose or carded. It's fantastic. I love it. But I just to spend like that much money. Yeah, you're right. If it's something that's where am I from? I am from New Jersey. I am from central New Jersey, Flemington, which is about smack dab almost in the middle of the state. Yay, that's our deal. Good grab. About I don't know, 25 minutes from Pennsylvania. Crossing over the border to Pennsylvania, like in the Doylestown area. That is where I am from. Born and raised. Okay. About an hour from New York. An hour from Philly. Let's do a Dengar. Decent Dengar, actually. Good Shake. How far am I from Cinnamonson? Cinnamonson, I'd have to look that up. I'm not. Is Cinnamonson like Eastern Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania? Toys R Us. I don't know. Sometimes some people like getting the stickers. Oh, Cherry Hill. Oh.
Boy, am I glad to see you. The gentleman wastes enough to be traveled lightly.
Cherry Hill is about an hour and 10 minutes, maybe, from me. As Darth Tuba, I will say, I can tell you, I was, for those that don't know, I'm a band director by day, so I have a lot of respect for Cherry Hill. Cherry Hills, they have a good reputation of solid band program. I'm Jersey. Yeah, I'm Jersey. Flemington, New Jersey. I said born and raised. I was actually technically born in North Bergen, right outside of New York City. Englewood Hospital. Many moons ago. I am older than Star Wars. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do with this guy? I think no. All right. I'm gonna run this. Yeah. This is a Gamma guard, pig guard. A little bit of looks like he's had some run-ins with a wall or something. He gets boom, boom, boom. A little bit of wear or paint wear on there. Oh, let me give the back. Sorry. Bridgewater. How old? I am 54, and so I was 6. Oh, sorry that you lost. You said you were late. Sorry, noise. But yes, Bridgewater. That's I'm 20 minutes from Bridgewater. Bridgewater Commons Mall. Haven't been there in a long time though. All right, this is missing the pop, but solid, nice car in the back. It does have crossouts on it. Okay, which I don't know. Some people find that appealing. I used to do that. Did anybody else do that? Use it as an actual checklist. Running. Yeah, you forget that everybody who's on this channel right now is from somewhere. So you're like, oh my God, there are people that are probably really close. Smokey, do you go to any local toy shows? Do you ever go to the Wayne Pal show? It's about an hour. I try to get to that at least 3 or 4 times a year. They do it every month pretty much at the Police Athletic League. All right, thanks for your patience. You know what? I'm going to run a loose figure without a card. It's a decent figure. It's actually a twofer. I'm going to get you a Luke with a backpack and a Yoda. No cane, no robe, no cape, no nothing. Just 2 figures. Ultimate DJ. Oh, I'm gonna be. I try to get down to Florida, at least. When my daughter worked in Disney, I was down there 5-6 times a year. Now I probably only get about 2 or 3 times. But we're Luke and Yoda. You put this right in your Dagobah playset. Running. It's number 16. Your Old Republic. You live right next to it. I'm jealous. I am jealous. If my daughter stayed down there, we were going to do a snowbird thing and maybe rent a place in the wintertime. But now we'll probably just keep making some trips. We do have planning on doing a trip probably. Thank you. Hey Dizzle. We do plan on making a trip in the spring. So probably drive down. All right, we got a go back to a carded figure. This is just the plain old Lando. No accoutrements. Just the figure. But I do have a card. This has got a little more damage to it. Tear up. But the back is awesome. And again, it is a checklist version. There's a few of them that are checked off. Okay. $2 start. Number 17 running. I'm gonna grab some more bags. All right, thank you. Oh, wow, it's my first $2 sale. Oh well, good grab. I get it. Hey, Dizzle. Yeah, those big states, man. I've had to do my share of driving through some big states, and it's like, wow. All right. Somebody asked for a Jawa. This is the only Jawa I got. This little guy. I think. Let me make sure. Do I not have any others today? Nope. This is it. And my little naked Jawa. There he is. I'll run him. $2. Can't go wrong. Right? Even a naked Jawa is popular. 18. All right. Years ago, 82. Nice wrap. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's get another one of these. Okay, we got a 4LOM. It's a naked 4LOM. I will throw in a coat. It is a damage coat, so it's a naked figure with a damage coat. Here's the coat. It's got a slight rip there, okay? And here's the figure. Yeah, I know it's not 4LOM. I know it's Zuckus, but anybody who's my age knows what I'm talking about. There it is. 4LOM. There it is. That's why it's hard for me. It's a pretty decent card, guys, actually. It's coming off a little bit, but it's got the color, it's got the full picture, and no checkoff marks on this one. Just a clean back. So buy it for the figure, buy it for the card, buy it for both. Number 19, running. Soon be back in all hands. Star Wars Daddy is here in the house. Check out Star Wars Daddy, guys. He runs a show. He runs an auction on another site that I can't mention, but it's the real famous auction one that starts with an A. But he also runs a YouTube channel, just like I do, by the way. Star Wars Unboxing Show is my Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show is my channel. Blah blah. Good win. But Star Wars Daddy runs his own with the same name, and he does really cool things. He not only does he do really great vintage auctions and talks about them and kind of documents it, kind of like what I'm trying to do too. He also runs card rips for trading cards. So check him out. We got a naked, well, not a naked, no skirt, no chest piece, squid head, and we got that is not his thing. Wait a minute, that's his thing. Say no pops. It's, Lionel though. I like the store, and there's serious checkoff marks there. Thanks for staying on, guys. We're getting more here. Keep running it. I don't know if this one is even. I don't come out. Okay. I don't know if that was meant to be in there. Okay, we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 or so more cards. Number 20. All right, Leomic. Good grab. If you guys don't mind, I've been starting up a new thing with my channel. If you check out my website, if you check out my channel on YouTube, early next week, hopefully by Monday, I will be doing a follow-up on I plan to do a follow-up on this show and give a shout out using your handles. Giving a shout out is a Han Solo slight hair, like typical hair. Hey, dude, stay focused. Okay, that's just like the standard stuff. But he does come with a semi-decent card on Return of the Jedi card. You got a little bit of the color, and you got the back figure and card, starting at $2. And we're running. This number 21. Yeah, so I did it last week. If you check out my channel, anybody who was on last Friday's show, check out. I did auction results for that week. I'm trying to make this happen. It's really really hard. I have so much more respect for Star Wars. Star Wars edit. I never disrespected you, but I have a lot of respect for what you have to do to make these edits happen. It's crazy. Death Star Deals is in the lead for a Han Solo figure. Woohoo! All right, good grab. Thank you for the purchase. Okay. All right. Now let me see what we got here. I'm gonna put out a 3 for here. This is no card on this one. We're gonna give you an Emperor, not a Cane. Little paint rub, but actually not too much. I think he's okay. He's decent. Let's flank him by 2 Emperor guards. So this is a 3 for. Okay, this one is a little slight discolored. Okay, but they're all tight limbed. I should get my thing out. There we go. Right, this is number 22. Hey, Vintage Toy World, thank you, man. Thanks so much for being here. Vintage Toy World guys, you got to check out his shows. He does amazing vintage stuff. He does. I believe he does other things too. I'm only paying attention. Oh man, thanks for the tip. I appreciate that. I always pay attention to the Star Wars ones, but I think he does some other ones too. And he does so many great auctions, and he does cool giveaways, everything. Oh yeah, cool. Anybody wants to plug a show, guys? Oh, he got, poor guy got knocked over silly. He was so thrown by the presence of Vintage Toy World. All right, Twin Sons, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you, Twin Sons, for your purchase. Sorry for the knock over there. He got a little drunk or something. I'm not sure what the dealio is there, but okay. Awesome. All right, back to some cards here. Let's do a. Oh, this is a decent card here, guys. This is the Bausch. It does have some tape on it, but other than that, it's a pretty clean card. And here's the figure. Actually, it's a decent figure. Good hair. Good limbs. All right. Hey. Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate so much that the kind words, man. It's a labor of love. I do it for fun. Hey guys, we're running this one, and I'm now it's like I've kind of shifted my focus on buying up collections to sell, and occasionally put a few items and fill some holes and gaps into my collection. And I've really been enjoying it. It's been nice, and it's Mrs. Darth Tuba likes that there are boxes going out and money coming in, which is always nice. You grab Death Star deals. All right. Do a murder bear. Got a low gray, a naked low gray. So we're just calling him murder bear. Wow. That's cool. You and your daughter filmed a ton of unboxing videos from Europe. She's going to start do an Instagram thing. That's really, really cool. That is, well, I wish you guys nothing but the best with that. All right, card's got a lot of tear ups. It's like literally no color left on the card. It's on the color back, but the picture's good. All right, we are starting number 24. Gotta take a break from the cars for a minute and run something else after this. We're gonna do a giveaway, guys, in a little bit. Cantina song. It was my ringtone too. Thank you, Yankee 63, for the win. for the purchase. All right, now let's go to. I'm gonna do. I don't know if Star Wars Daddy's still in the house, but you might recognize this one. We got a incomplete Biker Scout. It does not have the flaps. It's missing the flaps. Okay, but I've decided to put a pretty decent Biker Scout on it. Hey man, good evening, Mad Dog. All right, so we're gonna run this. This is a vintage Biker Scout, vintage bike itself, just missing the flaps, but all working condition. Starting at $2. Actually, no, I'm gonna start this one a little bit more, guys, only because it's a little bit heavier. So, all right, and we're ready. Just yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do pretty much anything. This is multiple one. I don't plan on running anything, guys, over $5 here, but or I should say, any random thing. If you want me to, if we do like a walk around or a scan or something around my collection, and you want me to run a specific item, depending on what it is, I might, and I'm willing to part with it, I might put it slightly higher or not so slightly if I'm parting with it. Hey, Dizzle might be taking this one. Oh, it's back. Dollars to dishes. Good grab. Thank you for the purchase. Right. Awesome. Let's do another complete. How about a TIE Fighter pilot? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna. Here's the figure. I'm gonna do this with the loose complete guys, just so you can see them. We had an issue with one purchaser's weapon or accessory, and I want to avoid any issues with that. Okay, not a big deal. It was fine. Just not. I just want to make sure I'm giving. Oh, thanks, man. I try. I've been following and watching, and here's the card, the custom card. Right. There you go. I tried to stay accurate to the proper backing for the card. I don't know if I always got it right, but all right. So, guys, keep in mind. I mean, I started. This is. Oh wait, no, cancel. Hold on. This is number 24 or 25, and okay, guys, running. Keep in mind, accessories are worth a lot more. Oh, did it go? Running. There it is. Accessories are worth. Buy the figure for the accessory if you do, but pay the price that an accessory is worth, please. Thank you. Dirge is in the lead. Oh, still wants it. Still wants it. Oh man, thank you, Vintage Toy World. I agree with you on Florida Man, Ultimate DJ, and yourselves being among the tops. Although I've had some other ones too, but I really, really love you guys. Yeah, and yourself, man. Fantastic. All right, Dirge. Good grab. Good grab. Oh, you know what? I don't need the back for that. On the thing. Awesome. Okay, let's get the rest of these cards and figures out of here so I can move some other things here. All right, we got another Lando. This is the card, a little better card than the last one. And a clean card in the back, just a Toys R Us sticker. And another figure. I know, missing the helmet and the staff, but those are not too difficult to grab. All right, back to $2 starts. And we're running. Okay, went for a little more than the last one. All right. This was number 26. Okay. Thank you very much, Death Star Deals. All right, first giveaway time. Okay, so we'll start with, it's kind of an oddball item, guys, but I'm going to put it out there. We've got, this is a 3D printed tissue box cover. Now I will tell you, it will probably only work on the smaller tissue boxes, not like, not the huge ones. Okay, and I'll throw in that bunch of my Funko Pop minis. All right, so this is a 6 Funko Pop minis and a custom R2-D2 tissue box holder. This is a giveaway. We'll run it for about a minute.
The final checkout is completed. All systems are operational. What course shall we set? Perhaps you can
All right.
I think it is time to
Oh man, you guys are nice. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really found, it's so funny. I found this amazing community of people I don't even know what they look like, except for Star Wars Daddy. But only because we've I've seen his channel. It's an interesting thing. I know that some whatnot shows a lot of the popular ones. The sellers show themselves on the screen. I show myself on my screens all the time. I just but only for YouTube. So just because I know that it feels like here everyone just is interested in focusing on the product, which I totally get. All right, another 10 seconds or so. So I just find that to be such fun. But this community has just been really fun. The people I've run into have been amazing. All right, guys, let's do it. Ooh, let me just make sure my. Sorry, I just have to keep making sure my power's. Drawing power. Okay, draw the winner. Here we go. This is a follower giveaway. Tasman369. Good grab, good win. Thank you so much. I'm going to actually put these guys in a separate Ziploc here to keep them together. Awesome. Okay. And I got to put this inside this. Upside down. So I know. All right. Cool. All right. Back to the hits. Let's do another. Oh, here's one. Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to end this. Well, not end, but end the card. Oh, here we go. That's what this is. Okay. So this is a, full disclosure, a majorly scuffed up Luke Skywalker. Okay. This is almost a beater figure. Probably is a beater figure because he's even got loose limbs. All right. But I'm just putting him out there. You can put him in the back of your dioramas. One minute. Where's my? Yeah, let's put it on a stand. I'll include the stand with this one, and he comes with his card. And this is a Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight outfit, really clean back, good photo, just missing the color backdrop. Okay, this is number 27. And we're right. The ship's as fast as he's boasting. Wah, wah, wah. Welcome, guys, who are just joining us. I know people are coming in and out. Put them in the. That's it. I love it. Oh, I wish I had an extra ranker. I would have so done that. I would have sold, like, because I like to sell the semi-beater or beater figures with beater vehicles. I think that kind of works out. Congratulations, Hey Dizzle69 for the win. Put the figure and the stand and the card all together. All right. Just a couple more here. We got a Chief Chirpa, partially complete, like most Chief Chirpas are. He's got his cowl, but no staff. But his card, a Sears card, pretty clean, just missing the color backdrop, but a clean back, clean card. Look at, actually, that is a really clean card. Just look close at that. No creases, no nothing. Just one little one at the top here. You consider the fact that these were meant to be taken apart and thrown away. That's why there's been such a popular interest in even getting cards, even damaged cards. 28 as well. Their star deals in the lead. All right, that's our deals. Thank you for the purchase. Good man. Okay, I'm gonna do a twofer here, but it's kind of a weird twofer. All right. So we got a Rebel Soldier. This is like one of the cleanest cards I've got. Okay, back and front. It's a little bent, but beyond that, it's really good. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna match this up with an actual complete one that comes with his blaster and the custom card. All right. So we'll put all that together, and we'll throw in. This is a Rebel Commander card. It's kind of damaged, but we'll just throw it in for the mix. Okay. So 2 cards and a complete figure with the clamshell case. And we're running. Oh, are we running? Yes, we are. Okay. 29. Okay. All right. This is almost the last card back that we have for the night. I do have another one here that I'm going to share with you in a second, but I'll show you. It's a little different. All right. Thank you so much, Death Star Deals, for that purchase. All right. Okay. So let's do another complete. Let's get this bag. All right. Yeah, it's just me down here, guys. So, all right. What I should do? Here we go. Now this is R5D4. Does full disclosure, he's got a slight scratch there off the sticker, but it is an original sticker otherwise. Okay, and there's a little other there's some thing. It's a medium, I would say mid-level. That's why all my figures are listed in good condition. Okay, but really cool displayed on this card back. All right. Oh, did nobody? Yeah, somebody got that one. One second. A weird thing happened here with my. There. And we're right. Number 30. Do do do. And millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror. All right, Sleeping Treasures, good grab on that. I love your little holiday special loop. All right. 2 cards. This is the last cards I have, guys. These are from the vintage Star. These are 2 of the few Star Wars cards I have, meaning Star Wars cards from like '78. Okay, this is for a TIE Fighter. I think Star Wars Daddy. I might have gotten this one from you. I got a bunch of them, but I kept a few for my collection. This is for an X-Wing. So if you have a die-cast X-Wing and a die-cast TIE Fighter, they would go great with these. Running them both together, starting at $2. And you're right. 31. Wow. We get to around 50. We'll do another giveaway. All right, moving. Let me get something else ready while that's going. All right. Thank you so much for the purchase. Fly. All right. Let us do. Get that in there. Thank you. All right. Let's do a 3 for here. We got one Tusken Raider. And all like played with condition, guys. Okay. You can see that plain and simple. Another one. Build your armies here, and then we got a 3 for this is a little bit of a damaged cape, but not bad. 3. All right, let me change this one to multiple. Hang on. I'm going to keep doing that. Multiple number 2. All right. Welcome to those just joining. I know some people leave and come back and check out other people, and that's great. I'll be sure to raid another seller when we're done today. We should go to we're going to go to 100 like we typically do. All right, Leo Mick, good grab. Thank you so much for the purchase. Okay, let's go straight. Just a Bib Fortuna, no staff, but it is complete. Does have his chest piece. There's his chest piece. He does have his cape, his robe. I always liked that figure. I thought it was just a cool figure because it was different. All right, let me go back to 32, and we're running. All right. What am I going to run next? Going to run a few complete vintage for a little bit. All right. Thank you, Tasman, for the win. All right. Woo-hoo. Okay, moving on. Let's do a Chewbacca. This is Chewbacca complete. I have him on a custom. This I will say, guys, I believe is a custom card. I don't think they made it like this. I have a regular ones too, but I found a few of these customs that I thought were kind of cool. So I thought I would put a few of them in there. And I'm going to run a couple of card sets, guys, in a little bit. Here's the blaster. I believe it is intact. Such a cool way to display these. In fact, what I'm starting to do now is when I purchase, I'm starting to go down the variant. What do you call it? The variant Pandora's box, if you will. Yeah. Well, I don't have any. Well, the ones I made, yes. But I don't have the. Where are we? Okay, we'll run that. Hang on, let me just get this started. Number 33, and we'll run it. Yeah, let me learn 1 or 2 more figures. Then I'll run a card set, and go from there. this music playing from the movie. I always remember this from the Story of Star Wars album. This is the music that played at the end when I had to flip the album. Okay, Dirge. Thank you for the purchase. Good grab. Do a complete Logray. Comes with his helmet. Comes with his staff, or his big staff there. Welcome, guys. All right. I don't think I have to take. And I did. I'll show him. Okay, he's in good shape. Good figure. Good complete. It is funny. Somebody had mentioned this on another channel that it's amazing how this figure has 3 accessories and yet it tends to run dirt cheap. I did put him in a Power of the Force card. Okay, just to kind of mix things up a little. I've kind of been obsessed with the Power of the Force card backs because those seem to run almost comparable to the Star Wars ones. It's insane. All right, this is number 34 running. I'll run a card set next. Somebody was asking me about, worked out a deal behind the scenes, but I have a set. I forget who. I have to go back and look at my messages. Dirt is winning. Ooh. Okay, I'm finding it's odd that Logray is sold more than Chewbacca. Not much, but a little. All right, Sleeping Treasures. Thank you for the purchase. Good grab. All right, so again, for those of you new to the channel or new to my my show, these are custom cards. I'm going to run the Star Wars set. It's basically all the figures that came out in the Star Wars line. Okay, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cards. They all have backings. They're all the appropriate backings for the card that came out. For example, this is the 12 back, right? And then here's the second round. It's a little different, right, with the Boba Fett thing. And so that is my lot. 21 cards with the Star Wars line, custom, and we're running. I think we're running. 35. Okay. I did not 3D print the tissue box. I purchased it from someone else at a toy show. But as I mentioned, you have to use the smaller tissue box. It can't be like the normal like Kleenex box. It's got to be almost like the kind that you buy in bulk because it won't fit in the other ones. I also bought a toilet paper holder that does fit the toilet paper, but I'm not selling that one. Or not using any giveaway. Wow, guys, thank you, man. I can't get over the. I think this is like people ask me, am I making money on this, doing whatnot? I said, if it wasn't for these cards, I probably just break even. But you guys help bring this, put this over the top. So thank you. Wow, jeez. Thank you so much, guys. Sleeping Treasures. Thank you so much for that. All right. My wife suggested I turn this into some kind of like a Go Fish game. I should probably just do that. Maybe she and I can come up with like a set of rules and stuff, and we'll just kind of market it just for whatnot. All right. Let's do. I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm gonna run an accessory. I'm going to run. Actually, hang on a second. Well, first let me do. Where'd it go? Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna run a bunch. I'm gonna. You know what now? I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm always afraid to get rid of accessories because I just know that the next figure lot I purchase is gonna have the figure I need. You know what I'm saying? So here's what I'll do. I got 3. 1, 2, 1. I know these are not the 2. These are not the most uncommon of accessories, but I will throw in 3 snow troopers with them. No skirts, but all good limbs. Some yellow. Or actually, I shouldn't say yellowing, but here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. 3 snow troopers with 3 of the weapons. Multiple. And run. Somebody, I think Vintage Toy World might have thrown in, I forget, on an auction I purchased, he might have thrown in some skirts, but they were reproduction skirts, so I didn't really keep them. All right. Thank you so much, Jake, for the win. If I find them, I can throw them in if you want, but I don't know where they ended up. I don't really like to mix up those kind of things if I can avoid it. All right, how about I kind of demonstrated the Bosk figure here earlier. He's got his weapon. There it is. Okay, and he's on the Empire Strikes Back card. Bring this back for now, and then I'll switch it out again. I'll run an Empire Strikes Back. I don't usually. Hang on a minute. I might. I mean, where are we? Just can't multitask. Okay, this one's running. 36. Yeah, I don't usually run. I don't have a lot of weapons. That's part of the reason why I don't run them. And then when I do get the occasional rare one, I wait to forget to line it up with the figure. I know. I do buy weapons a lot. I buy them a lot. In fact, I think if Dreaming the Day Away is here, he'll attest. I just spent a huge amount. They are custom. I mean, the mini cards I made them myself. You're asking for a Boba Fett with the mini card. I do have a Boba Fett with the mini card. I have it's a Boba Fett with a Power of the Force one. So I'll run that next. Okay, thank you for the purchase, number 36. Thank you, Hoth Wampa 19. Wampa. All right. So this is. Let me take this one out. That's more highly sought after. Okay. It's a little bit of paint rub. Okay, guys, the figure is okay. Most of what I have, guys, is not uber rare. I do have one figure that I'll show in a second. This also comes with his blaster. Okay, and as I said, I'm putting him in a clamshell with a Power of the Force card back. This is a custom card back. All right. Popular figure. All right. Let me set that one. Number 37. And running. I've got about probably another 20 or so complete figures with the clamshells that I'll run tonight. But I'm going to show 3 of them. All right, Jake, thank you for the purchase. All right, so okay, so first we got this. This is not uber rare, but it's rare enough in that we have a Yoda complete, which I'll run in a little bit. This is Yoda with the orange snake and the cane. Okay, and I put him on a Power of the Force card. Again, not uber rare, but rare enough in that it's complete. We got a decent Luke Skywalker figure with the blaster and the saber. Okay, and then the one that is rare would be my Barada. I have a nice Barada figure, so I'm going to run them periodically throughout the night. Okay, and so right now, though, let me run my one and only Rebel Commando figure with his rifle and the Return of the Jedi card back on the clamshell. Figure's okay, a little bit loosey limbed, but nothing too bad. Rebel Commando. Number 38 and running.
You're right. He must not be allowed to escape. Escape is not his plan. I must face him.
Figure lot. Yeah, I'll run a couple of groups of figures too. I kind of go back and forth, guys. I'll get to it. Back up with something together right now while that is running. All right, thank you for the purchase. All right, let's do a 3 for here. We got. I gotta back this up a little. I call this my Rebel, my Return of the Jedi Rebel threesome. Nadine, Nine Num. Someone was asking me about Akbar. There it is. And wait, I'll do a few multiples right now. Multiple number 4, and we're right. Okay. Oh, still going. Man, they like their. Okay, Liam, make good grab. Thank you. Whoops, sorry, knocked over Madine. Okay. Next up, we got our Cantina 4 group. All right, we got our Snaggletooth. Magnetically sealed. Hammerhead. This is my only Greedo for the night, unless I have one carded, but I don't think I do. This is my only Greedo for the night, guys. So if you want Greedo, this is how you're gonna grab them. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think I have a beater Greedo, but I'll run that. That'll run shortly. And a Walrus Man. A little bit of paint rub on his teeth like normal. Come on, dude. Why does this guy want to? I'll put it on the stand. This one will not come with the stand. Just doing it for the purposes of the auction. All right, and there we go. Okay, this is multiple number 5, and we're running. Okay, good grab. $8. That's a steal. All right, multiple number 5. Okay, now we'll do my Hoth threesome here. This is a little bit of a loose-limbed Han. So Leia, probably the best hair Leia I have. Hoth Leia. And this is the only loose, incomplete Luke I have. I may have a Luke later. Do you have any sets? I will. Do I sell sets? Okay. I can. We could work that out if you want to message me. But I might run. I'm probably going to run a full set later, or at least a full set of everything I have right now. I'm going to run some of them. Let me run this. Hold on. Okay, going. I might. I will run. I'm going to run like an Empire, and then a Jedi, and then a Power of the Force, and then I'm going to run. I think I can run a set of all of them. I also have a droids and the Ewoks if you're interested, but if I run them, I'll run them separately. And then, as I was saying to people that came in earlier, I've been working on now making literally every card, like the Star Wars cards, but on Empire, Star Wars figures on Empire cards, Star Wars and Empire figures on Jedi cards. So in the future episode, not today, but in a future episode, I should have those sets as well. So, oh, sorry. Thank you for the purchase. All right. And we're gonna do a single figure here, just because it's a good figure, and I don't want to pair it with others. But I'm kind of in a theme here. We got the B-wing pilot. Good figure, clean, and my last one. Number 39, and we're right. Where could he be? 3PO! 3PO! Scanner thing. So I'm going to be running a little bit. I have a Barada, last 17 Barada complete with the card back. I mean, with the custom card back. I have a Yoda complete with a cane and orange snake, and I have a Luke with a, with his blaster and yellow lightsaber. All right, thank you. Good grab. Thank you, Roman Rana. All right, let's. Speaking of that, let's run one of them. Let's run Luke. This is a Luke Skywalker. There. This is the Empire custom card. This figure. Tiny bit of element on the torso, but not too bad. Got a little. His saber has a little tip, a little bit of scuffing on the end, and he's got the blue blaster. All right, so he is complete, and it comes in the card. This card is having a little trouble closing. I'm not sure why. So I might try it. You know what? I think I'm gonna. This is number 40, right? I will. I think I'm gonna replace the card back. The clamshell. I mean, the clamshell. I'm just not liking the way this clamshell is. Cell block 1138. Good grab. Thank you for that. All right, I'm gonna just move everything to a different clamshell and put this clamshell back in my stock because it's just a little weird. I don't know what the deal is with that. This one. There we go. There's all right. There it is for number 40. Excellent. All right. Why don't we run a little beater? Not really a beater, just like a loosey goosey kind of sum up beater a lot, but Han, Leia. This is definitely a beater R2. And a beater, actually loose limb, but a decent figure. It's funny, like, you know, the droids I can actually put on the clamshells, you know, regardless, but I don't always do it. I want them to have at least semi-tight limbs, you know, to put them on. I think that's like their thing, since they don't come with an accessory. But we'll do that. We'll run that for multiple number 7, and we're running. R2 does still turn, but his head is all over the place, just so you know. It's amazing. The original figures, the original 12, and people just love to have them in their collection in any condition. All right, guys, we are just about halfway. We're three or so away from the next giveaway. Okay, thank you very much. Steel curtain. All right, how about a little pilot threefer? Okay, we got 9 Num. So I don't have a General Calrissian to go with him. Imperial and a Luke pilot. So they're all pilots. That's my theme I'm running right now. All right. All right. Again, Steel curtain. Thank you for the grab. Oops. Get up here. All right. Yeah, let's do a little droid semi beater. Another loosely limbed 3PO. You can use this for your. Just gotta get in there. But also get a actually pretty clean. Just lost its paint. Death Star droid. I can get you to stand without tipping over. Power droid missing his antenna. And an R5 still clicks, but, you know, pretty bad front scratches there on the sticker. So that is 4 semi-beater droids. I'd say they're better than beater. But that's just me. I guess one man's beater is another man's. I don't know. Run a couple of oddball items here before we go to. I'll do a few oddball. I'll do another one of the rare, and then I'll. And then I will. Oops, this is multiple number 9, right? Okay, Jake, thank you. Thank you so much for the purchase. And congrats on the win. All right. Okay, we're going to do, this is a 12-inch, or I should say, more appropriately, 8-inch, okay? This is an R2. This It's the R2 from the 78 12-inch line. It does not include the plans. Okay, and full disclosure, it doesn't include the plans. And this and yeah, this one's a little loose. This one's a lot loose. It is a pretty clean one though. I bought it for my collection as a clean one, but I wasn't really happy with the dome's also got some scuff on it. So you know, you see the limbs there, but it does stand on its own. So if you want to start a collection with that, that would be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start this one at what, the $4 one. Okay, and we'll in. Unless no one's interested in it. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to ship it with the legs apart, just because I think it might actually travel better. So, okay, that is a steal, guys. I paid way more than that for this one. This is a rare. This is a 1978 12-inch figure line. They only, you know, this is not like the ones from the 90s that they made that they overproduced. So, and it's a clean looking. The you know, the white is definitely something that gets a lot of yellowing. So it's certainly worth more than that. And I put it out for 4, so I'll sell it for whatever. But and if whoever wins it at whatever they win it at, congrats. But and they only made like the main characters, and then I remember when I was a kid, I got the Stormtrooper first, and then I got the 2 rare ones. My dad got me, or I should say Santa got me, Boba Fett and IG-88. So those are the only 3 I had, and then I found the rest of them in a flea market, or not a flea market, a yard sale. All right, not bad. All right, Mike, thank you so much for the purchase. I said I'm going to take the legs apart when I ship it, just to give it a little bit, you know, I'll wrap everything up a little nicely for that. Okay, so cool. Okay, this is another kind of a semi-beater thing. This is a collector case. It is missing the handle. Okay, it does include the 2 trays, right? These are great for the trays alone, guys. The trays alone are great for display. Okay, but you know, you can see it's got a lot of bend on it. This is actually just came as part of a collection I purchased, so I'm just putting it out there. Okay, as I said, it's got the 2. It's got the 2. No, it doesn't have any of the inserts or anything. All right, let's run this one. Okay, go. Oh, yeah, it was multiple 11. Okay, I'll have to double check that. Yeah, you know, just it's worth it. I don't know. I don't know if you want to keep the vinyl case part of it, but it's definitely worth it for the stands. $8 for the 2 sets of stands. That's awesome. It's a great grab. Right, guys. I think we are ready for another giveaway. So let me. Where was it? The thing I was going to give away. Oh, there. Okay. He's been making the rounds as of late. These are just a couple of these tins. Okay, we got the Luke and the Tauntaun. We have 2. Or no, no, we don't. Just the AT-AT. We got Boba Fett, Lando, and on top of that, I will include this little 4-pack of the mini pops. Okay, this is another giveaway. We'll let this run. Okay, I'll let it run a bit. This is giveaway number 2. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna grab a drink. I'll be back. I'm gonna run this for about another 50 seconds or so. I'm back. And I'm back. All right, wrap up. We're gonna run this. Okay. Here we go. Choir boy, you take it. Thank you for the win. I should say congratulations on the win. Thank you for following me to enter for it. I think I'm gonna actually put this in here. Just give me a second, guys. All right, and what do you say we do another one of the? We'll do Yoda next. I will run Yoda. All right, so this Yoda is, in fact, a complete Yoda. Got the belt. Got the orange snake. Got the cane. They don't come like this very often, and it also includes the custom Yoda Power of the Force card in the clamshell case. The accessories alone will run you $50, $60 or so. All right, if you want to get them all separately. All right, let me just call this. This is number. I know, right? Okay, here we go. Running. This is number 41. Actually, we're about we're a little more than halfway, guys, because I run some things under different names, so then we'll do some multiples. Just going to grab some more multiples here. This one. And we're going to do. Oh, that's okay. Put that. All right. Thank you so much, Jake, for that purchase. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay. Let's do put this back a little bit, and let's do a Bespin group here. Let's do a Bespin Luke. These are all decent, but paint rub, some hair loss. They need some Rogaine. Oh man, I appreciate that. I know, I'm just trying to up the value a little bit. Here's a little bit of a thinning hair Han, I call it. Another Leia. Actually, hang on a second. Lando. And we'll throw in Lobot, but I'm going to do one better on the Leia. I don't know why I didn't know I had that there, but I'm going to throw in a slight tear to the cape. You can see that in the holes, but I will put a cape on Leia. I thought I had all my Leias done already. Okay, that's a 5-figure pack. Decent figures, all good limbs. All right, this is multiple number 12, and we're starting. Okay, good. Good grab. Thank you for the purchase. Okay, and next up we got. Let's start making some movie. Got my now. This is a Ben Kenobi. He's got a slight wide stance in his legs, and his cape is definitely torn and taped. But it just looks good for display. Also have a Vader. Cape is actually decent, but a little bit of tear on it on the end here. Okay, and we'll throw a Yoda in the middle. It's sort of like the last scene, although he's not, he's not Anakin. But welcome, guys, just joining us. This is running. This is this is a vintage night. Okay, we're running all vintage pretty much. Loose, some complete. I was asking me about accessories. Like I have accessories here, guys, but I'm holding on to them for when I get the figures to match them up because they're not. But for the most part, they're not what I would say. I would not call them excessively uncommon. They're not uncommon accessories, so they're not. I don't think most of the ones that are there. All right, congrats! Wow, $8, man. Good grab. That's good. Okay. Okay, let's do. Next up, we got. I did this 2 weeks ago. We got this is my army of Ithorians. I just have a lot of hammerheads, so I'm gonna run it 4 of them. I will say that one has a little bit of weirdness on his foot. The rest of them, they seem to have tight limbs. It's just their heads that tend to spin around. And this is the leader. You can tell, and they're not uncommon until you're trying to find one. Yeah, I know that, brother. Oh my God, yeah. All right, my army of Ithorians. Here we go. Or are they Ithorians? Sometimes I mix up my alien races with the eyes all the same. I think so. They're all looking to the right suspiciously. And this is multiple number 14. All right. Thank you, Dirt, for the purchase. Okay. And I'm okay with unloading a few of those for $8. I don't know why so many. Still have a ton of them. If you just all right, hang on. Let me do one more thing. Yeah, no more. Oh, I thought I had a squid head. I don't think I have a squid head. Okay. Oh, I do have a. Okay. We'll do the sail barge or the Jabba denizens. We got 1, 2. I will say this guy's got his skirt, but it is moth eaten. Okay, it's only really just the bottom part of the skirt. The furry part has been gone away. All right, this is number 15 running. At around 75, we'll do another giveaway. Oops. What's going on here? What are you doing? Yeah, Dirge is getting the deal, man. Oh, grappling's in. All right, I do have something I want to run. I don't know if there's an interest, but I don't. I'll guess we'll just. I guess we'll find out. Hang on a second, and I'll show you what it is. It's Star Wars adjacent. I want to run this guy. Now, I would hope that a lot of people watching. Yeah, I know, man down. I hope a lot of people watching will understand the significance of this. This is one of those adventure people. And for those who don't know, adventure people were what the Kenner designers were using to kind of mock up action figures for the to kind of sell and to put up there for it to they're like the precursor to making actual Star Wars figures. So I don't know if anyone's interested in this. This is one of the many adventure people. It is kind of a cool Star Wars adjacent thing. So I'm just gonna run this as a single thing, starting at $2. Let's see who wants it, if any. Oh, and somebody does. Okay. This is number 42. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Donnie's in the house. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie, for the win, for the purchase. All right. Somebody was asking about Akbars earlier. We did an army of hammerheads. Why not do an army of Akbars? It's a trap. Hey, come on. Dude. You know what it is, guys? The figures are fine. It's my table is skewed. Okay. They're all dressed in their Admiral outfits. It's at a costume party. But the real one is in the front. That's the real Admiral. Okay, right. Okay, Dirge, thank you. $1 figure. Good. All right. Okay, we're going to do a partial vehicle. So hang on a second. Let me just go grab it. All right, we got a cloud car missing its cockpit. So I'm calling it a convertible cloud car. But I've been waiting and trying to find those cockpits. You can find them, the cockpit canopies. But I'm going to just sell it as is. And I'm including 2 cloud car pilots. Okay, so 2 pilots. Okay, no weapons. All right, slightly loose limbs, but perfect to put inside of a cockpit. You will not deviate from your present course. This one's a little tighter limbs. This one's a little bit better. All right, cloud car. Yeah, you can find that. You can find the canopies fairly easy. All right, we'll start this at the $4 mark. Okay, number 17, and we're running. So we're going to take this for 2 figures. The figures are alone are worth a little more than 5. Darth Tuba Scooby Doo. I know. Get up there. Stay focused. What are you doing? Any Klaatu with a good skirt. Yeah, you want what everybody wants. Let me see if I have any complete ones. I don't see any in this particular auction. That's not to say I don't have them. I grabbed a bunch of things out of my box. So yeah, I don't see a Klaatu with a good skirt. I'll tell you what. On the next giveaway, I'll take a look in the other room and see if I have any. All right, $13, not bad. Dolls to dishes, good grab. 2 figures and a partial cloud car. That's great. Okay. A couple more here. We got an Emperor. Oh, 20 guns. This is coming. He comes with his Power of the Force card. Good figure. Decent face. Well, only the face only a mother could love, but hey. Comes with his cane. All right, there he goes. All right, we'll run this. Starting at 2. And we're going. Okay. Thank you, Jake. Good grab. Got a C3PO here that I really... Here's a C3PO. It comes with the Star Wars card. Now, I would say his joints are medium. He's actually really smooth, really shiny. Excellent figure. Yes, slight loose limbs, but he will stand. Maybe. Come on, dude. You're embarrassing me. There we go. I like to show that. You can display him. I would probably put him on a stand if I were you, or just keep him like what I'm suggesting. Keep him in here. By the way, some cards you might get some cards that are run it and any Ewok lots coming up. Yes, just hang tight. Yeah, guys, that is in terms of the look of that droid. That is a clean, beautiful droid. Okay, that is definitely worth a little bit more just in that alone. It's not a beater. It goes through the normal wear and tear of the what those droids go through. Where the limbs get all loose. But no, definitely good. All right, thank you, Jake. Good person. We'll do another one. This one I would say is probably not quite as good in terms of limbs, but is better with his paint. This is the Death Star droid. But you know how these guys are with their shoulder and eyes. And there's definitely some paint wear, but not as much as most of them. This is my best one I have right now, I think. Okay, but he does suffer from the loose limbs. He does come with the card. And again, if you put him in a card, it doesn't matter what his limbs are. So keep that in mind. All right, and while this is running, I will gather up an Ewok lot. This is number 45. Actually, you know what, guys? All right, Cell Block. Thank you for the purchase. All right, now my Ewok lot is only 3, and 2 of them are the same. We have 2 Chief Chirpas, and I have a T-Bow. The Chief Chirpas have the hoods. The T-Bow is just the naked murder bear. So that's what I call them. But we'll run 3 Ewoks. Now, is Wedge a coward for bowing out at the end, or should he have just like thrown his vehicle in front of the TIE fighters? I've always wondered that. Multiple 18. Murder bears! Hey, big stick around. All right. Good grab. $5. Awesome. Okay, how we doing? We're about 10 away from our next thing. Let me do another kind of an oddball item here. We got a naked dewback. A naked dewback. But I feel bad that he's naked, so I put a stormtrooper in there. So just he works. The head spin, the head turns. I have so many dewbacks. There is some discoloration here. I don't know if this has been glued. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it might have been, but everything else is functioning. So I'm just calling it a nice display piece with a slightly yellow trooper. We'll run it and go ahead. Methyl and pretty. Some people don't like to, they talk about retro braiding versus not, but you could do some peroxide on that trooper and clean them up for just display purposes, I suppose. I don't know. Some people get upset about that. I don't really. I kind of feel like to each their own. I know it's only temporary, but I actually retrobraided my own Falcon. I cleaned it up, and it's been 10 years, and it looks great. So, all right. Earlier, I ran some of these custom pins, right? Which are just like my own. They're the catalogs, and I put a pin back on them. Well, I have another kind like that. Same idea, but they're magnets. These are all like refrigerator magnets. Okay, we got 8 of them. This is actually, I don't even. This might be a catalog. It might actually be the product catalog for the stores. Star Wars, another Star Wars. These are not. This is not like. I don't think this is a complete collection. I don't have like the planetary maps or anything. But these are a lot of the ones that existed through the thing. So it's 8 of them altogether. All magnets. Okay, I made them myself. Kind of like the other things and into customizing. I am going to run this now for anybody interested. And we're running. Okay, and then I want to run an Empire card set. No, that's Jedi. Next. We play this at my graduation for my students every year when they walk out. All right, Jake, thank you for the purchase. You can put them on your fridge. I guess you could put them on your car, but they are a little thick. So I don't know. That might not be good for wind resistance. They might come blowing off if you do that. Okay, and I will be making more of those guys. I have to order more of the original, the molds or whatever to do them. Okay, now we're gonna do another card run. This is card backs for Empire. I'm not gonna lay them all out, guys. I'm just gonna kind of go through them like this, just to save time. All right, this is all of the Empire Strikes Back figures. Okay, probably, which is great because if you purchased a lot of figures today, you can pick up this whole thing to back a lot of them. Okay, some of you be aware. I have started I'm making them more accurate to the card where they're not rounded on the edge. Okay. When we're mini Miami Vice collect, sure, I'll raid. I'll send you a raid when I'm done. Sure, I should be another. Yeah, I got about 33 or 4 more things to do. So let's run these cards. There's like 20 something of them. Okay, and run it. Empire Strikes Back. 47. Barada's coming, guys. I'm going to run Barada. Last 17 in a little bit. Penny. Oh my god, guys, thank you so much. You have no idea what this means. You put a lot of work on this. It takes a lot of energy to get those things together, and I just do appreciate the value you guys are putting on this. I didn't put that value. I started at $2. So thank you, Jake. It is awesome. We'll run a Jedi, and I'll power the 4th line in a little bit. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's do a couple more vintage card backs. Or not card backs. All right, complete figures. Here we go. We got Biker Scout. Good, clean, whites and blacks. Comes with his blaster. And we put him in a clamshell with a Power of the Force custom card back. Wow. All right, here he is. And we are running. Do I happen to have Tauntaun reins? No, I do not. I do not have any Tauntaun reins. My apologies. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I know a lot of the other sellers, they make huge purchases. Like they might purchase entire collections, and I do that, but I do it. I do purchase. Oh, thank you, Rhino, Roman Rhino. I do purchase, but I purchase small collections. Okay, so and that's a lot of very common. This is a Bespin, another Bespin card, but really clean gold trim. Okay, good. Not so much the Marlboro Man stash. Okay, comes with this weapon. There it is. Okay, and we put him on an Empire Strikes Back custom card with the clamshell. And it's just I can only make small purchases, and we're right. Number where? Yeah, I can only make small purchases, so it's hard for me to get all these, to get these huge collections that I can like piecemeal it out. I do that, but I do it with smaller collections. So it's hard for me to get a hold of stuff. I mean, I'm envious of people. I'm hoping maybe someday, if I can build up enough I'm certainly getting a good reputation on here. I have a lot of people coming on each time. I never run a sale for a little bit less than 30 people, and it seems like it's awesome. Jake, good grab. Thank you. I'm just trying to have a good reputation and hoping that I can get people to purchase and let me buy their collections. This is a Rebel Commander. Good Hoth Commander. Comes with his semi-common weapon and the card. I believe this is Cliff from Cheers. Good old John Ratzenberger. I didn't think it took me years to realize that he was in that. I know. I agree, Mike. I do. That's part of the reason why I'm doing it. The investment of a clamshell. I buy them in bulk, so I don't have to pay. I pay basically like 40-50 cents for them a piece, so that's not bad, right? And right now the cards don't cost me very much. It's basically the laminating material and the printing. That's I do pretty well, and I do think that increases the value or the desirability of the figures, even the common ones. So that's what's helping do this. So I will definitely keep doing that. And yeah, but that does mean I got to try to find accessories. But at least then I can get away with common accessories. I don't have to look always for the real rare ones. You know what I mean? I mean, I can. I try to find them. Like I said, dreaming away the day. I just purchased a ton of. A lot of these accessories are coming from this guy. Okay, we got a nice Ugnaught with a complete robe and his little toolkit, and he's got the Empire Strikes Back card back and the custom card back on the clamshell. I get the clear cases from Collector's Warehouse. It's an online thing. They have a lot of stuff. You can get the thinner clamshells they were running. Okay. Well, you can get the thinner ones. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way, if there's a way for me to make these for like the thin cards, like the ones that really just fit a figure in. They're a lot more narrow, but I haven't really been able to come up with that yet. I'm also working on kind of creating a modern card back for loose figures. But that one I definitely want to do the thinner version of it. So I'm just kind of doctoring up the old cards, through a photo manipulation. All right, Jake's grabbing a lot of good ones today. All right, we'll go another two or three, and then we'll do another giveaway, and then I think we'll be ready for Barada. I know a lot of people are excited about Barada. Let's do these three. We got a Luke Pilot. A little bit of paint wear on the back as per usual, but otherwise pretty clean. Comes with this blaster, of course. This is one of the newer blasters I got picked up this week. And then I gave the Power of the Force card. Yeah, the blasters. I mean, ugh. I know you're right. A complete figure in the clamshell case with the custom card is the best. Anyway, okay. What I do. This is right. Number 452. What I do is I have found clean images online, and I do shrink them down, but I also put a little bit. I have to put a little bit of extra top and the bottom. I kind of have to add a little black bar to the top and the bottom because because just the way normal carded figures are, if you try to just stretch it to fit inside the back of the clamshell, it looks a little skewed. They look, and some of them you might notice on some of the figures if you buy them that they do look a little skewed. But I tried to keep them the ratio correct. I don't do Photoshop, guys. I really don't know Photoshop. I should just, my daughter. I should have my daughter teach me. She's like an expert. But I just use a Movavi photo editor to do this. Oh, good. Yeah, Jake is cleaning up, man. He is cleaning up on the loose figures. Loose but complete. How about a reuse with the weapon? I have an affinity for reuse. I don't. I'll tell you why. I remember when I went into like a KB toy store, and it was in whatever the early spring, comes with the Return of the Jedi card. Early spring of 1983, and they just released the figures, and that was the first figure I saw. I have actually looked at Star Wars Closet. I've got, and I actually have taken some inspiration from them. I really have. It's just that I can take already done images and manipulate them. My artistic skills when it comes to creating stuff out of scratch, out of thin air, that's not as good. I'm just, not that I can't do it. I just haven't had a chance to learn the skill as of yet. But I might. That's definitely something I'll look into. And as I said, I've been looking into taking the what I've been doing with the modern cards is I'm not doing like all individual figures. I'm just doing the line. So like I'll take the Power of the Force line and I just made a custom card back for that I can put a modern figure in a card back. But I am trying to figure out a way to do it so that it's thinner. You know what I mean? So that it'll fit in the more narrow thing. Because not that I don't mind buying more clamshells, but I have so many of the thinner ones because that's what most figures fit in. All right, Jake takes another one. Okay, where are we? All right, one more, then we'll do another giveaway. And we got my droid. This is head does stay up, although it is a little, you have to kind of lock it in a little bit, but it does stay up. And all the arms work, and he's got the extender there. And he comes with his nifty Empire Strikes Back clamshell custom card. All right, get him up there. Let's run it. Number 4, go. Oh, a little more than $7, guys. Come on. Okay, so dog, not too bad. All right, thank you, Roman Rhino. All right, next giveaway. All right, now I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a hodgepodge of things. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of interest, but I'm gonna try. I don't even know what this is, guys. Somebody had it in another thing. It's a thing where you roll along and you. I don't even know. It's like a little. It's a thing where you drop like stuff. I don't even. I don't know where it even came from, honestly. But it's this little mini sand crawler. So I'm gonna run that. That's a little thing, I know. I'm going to run a modern Wampa, and that comes with the modern Ice Cavern, modern Luke with the stand, and I think there's another piece to it. Yeah. And I'm gonna throw one more thing in here. I'm gonna run. I think this is the tauntaun that goes with Luke. So we got a tauntaun, a Wampa, the ice cave. I think you can put Luke's legs in here. You know, if you can mount it up high. So. All right. So this is another giveaway, and we're starting. This is giveaway number 3. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run it for about a minute.
Sir, all the patrols are in. Still no contact from Skywalker or Solo. Mistress Leia, R2 says he's been quite unable to pick up any signals, although he does admit that his own range is not quick to abandon all of them. Your Highness, there's nothing more we can do tonight. The shield must be closed. Close the door. Yes, sir.
Okay. So somebody was asking me about a Klaatu with a skirt complete. I have one, and I just found it. All right, let's run it, guys. Here we go. Last call. I'm gonna get in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I know. I agree. The upside down Luke in the package was absolute. It was just insane. I loved it. Then I took it out, and it's like, oh, stupid me. I had no way to, I have to figure out how to mount it. So this is where back in the day when the packaging was so good, it was great to just keep it in there. Right? Rhino. All right. Roman Rhino. Wait, is that right? No, hold on. Did I run there? Yeah, twin run. Okay. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Or is it Twin Sons? No, Twin Sons won it. Okay. Shoot. No, Roman Rhino won the last one. Sorry. It goes away. That's all right. I always check the video recap anyway. Thank you, Twin Sons, and great congrats. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've just never seen that before. That thing with the sandcrawler. That's really cool. Okay, let's get this kind of over here. Hang on a minute. All right. Okay, so we are on the last quarter here, about 25 or so, 24 more to go. All right. Someone was asking me about Klaatu with the skirt. Here's Klaatu. Ooh, soft fur. Yeah. Really nice cape. That alone, guys, not to mention that it comes with its weapon and the custom card, Return of the Jedi. Bid high, bid often. Ooh, let me reposition this. Oh, I have to also. Okay, good. My phone is still charging. Awesome. Okay, number 55 is running. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I try to do some fun. I try to do fun giveaways, you know. You guys are doing so nice, and you're making good purchases tonight, and it's just awesome. So I appreciate it so much. I'll let it go more than 5, guys. Come on. That's awesome. Then it jumps up. I know it's a common figure, though. I do know that, but it's a little hard to get the clean skirt. All right, Jake, taking another one. Thank you for the purchase. Okay, gang. This is the first time I'm doing something of this nature, I think. Well, maybe not. I might have done this earlier, but we've got a Barada. This is the last 17. Okay, this is a rare figure. Sorry for the shake. It's in good shape. They're all generally the last 17 typically are in good shape because they're the end of the era, and people, if you were my age, you didn't collect them. You didn't play with them. You collected them and put them in. Okay, so there it is. Comes with the power of the Forced custom card. Please do not let this go for $2. I'm begging you. But I'll put it. I put it out there. So whatever happens, happens. We're running it. Go. I don't even want to look. Yay. Hey, Fighting Vegas is in. Fighting Vegas is in. Thank you, guys. All right. Breathing easy. Okay. There's a. Okay. Rathman. Awesome. Thank you so much for that purchase. I know you'll enjoy it. All right. Let me just set up a few things here. Okay. Whew. Let's pull back a little bit here. Let me do a little. Let me do a group, a multiple here. We'll do a kind of an Imperial. We got a Death Squad commander. Trying to mix it up, guys, so it's not like we're only doing a Vader. Good Vader just needs everything. Actually, really good Imperial. Better cap. One of my favorite figures. I don't know why. Just is. And then a kind of a loosey goosey stormtrooper. But man, build your armies, man. There you go. You got your Imperial. We've got the beginnings of the Imperial of the scene. All right, stormtroopers, a little loosey limbed. I'm going to put him in on a stand, and I'll actually include the stand. All right. It's like you got the beginnings of a the Emperor's visit. You only have to add about 1,000 more, and you have it. Here we go. Running. Yeah, people were saying they like my way. This is my favorite way to run it. To have a bunch of random picks, run them as quick as I can. It seems to be I don't know. It's how I would like to do it. You know what I mean? I do love Florida Man and Ultimate DJ and a few others that do the games where you pick. I have done that. I'll probably do it again in the future. But okay, not bad. Thank you, Dirge. But I also like just doing it this way. So, okay. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Another group here. We'll do a ranker keeper. Weak way with a decent cape, but it does start to tear in the back and in the side there. But from the front, it's actually pretty good. Come on. This is after they've all partied at Jabba, so they're having a hard time staying vertical. A naked bib Fortuna. Oh man. Where did he go? Alright, I guess I'll just. Well, you know what? I'll run another Bosch. This Jabba group. Okay, this is number 21. Got 20 more after this, guys. Thank you for your patience. Grab another. Fly. Pretty fly. Good grab. All right, let me grab a couple more here, guys. Thank you for your patience. Let's do I like to do a bounty hunter pack. All right, so I will do that now. G88, boss. Oh, do I not have a Dengar though? Oh no, I don't know if I have a Dengar. Oh darn it, I'm Dengarless. All right, we'll have to do it. We'll have to go with just a 5. Dengar's missing it. MIA. Oh, let me see something. Hold on. Just make sure I don't have a. Do I even have a card? Oh, you. Okay. All right. So this is a little bit unusual. We're gonna run a complete Dengar with the card back, and with him I'll throw in. These are beaters, guys. Pretty much. All right. In fact, he's gonna need stand to stand here because his leg's a little. I'm not including the stand on this one. But you know what? Nah, check that. I will include the stand on that one. IG88. It's a decent. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. Thank you for your patience. I didn't think I had his weapon, but I do. Do I not have his weapon? Hang on, guys. Thank you for your. Oh, there it is. All right. We have Zuckus or 4LM has his weapon, and we also have Bosk, and I also have 4LOM or Zuckus, depending on what you do. He is a little bit yellowed, or oranged, or greened, or whatever you want to say. But give me a second here, guys. Since we have a complete 4LOM, he gets a card. He gets a clamshell, and he gets a card back. There's his card back. I'll put him in. So now we have 2 complete figures, along with 4 of the rest. That's a huge purchase. All right, preferably more than. That's definitely a multiple. Let me switch that up. And number 22. Go. 2 complete figures, 4 incomplete, but you got the whole set. I will say though, for this one, that you might have to be a little careful, gingerly with that with the 4LOM/Zuckus clamshell. 2 figures, guys, complete. Good condition figures too. There's good that Zuckus/4LOM. I've got the good cape. He's got robe. He's got all of his pieces. He's got his weapon. The weapon alone is $25. So, and then you get 4 of the other ones there too as part of it. All right, Pee Wee, that's good. It's a good graph. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's do how about a nice Lando, decent cape. Come on. Comes with Lobot and another Cloud Car pilot. A little Bespin trio there. Be sure to check out my rewards, guys. Okay, continuing my all right, Pee Wee, good. Grabbing a few figures today. All right. Check out my videos, guys, on YouTube. I'm gonna try to get a follow-up video, and I'll give you all your handles, your whatnot handles. I'll give you all a shout out on the video for what you purchased, and thanking you for that. Okay, we got a kind of a piecemeal ATST. Doesn't have the cockpit, but I am including in it a decent ATST driver. Okay, I'll have him standing. Yeah, I wish I had a loose Ewok. That doesn't have any things to put on, but I don't. So let me back this up so you can see it better. And I will say it does do this. All right, but I will say it's a little bit wonky. Okay, so this is definitely more of a display piece. It does stand. It does stand on its own. Okay, it needs its cannons. Okay, and it needs the canopy. It does have this gun. Okay, so. But, just a nice, and I'm including a figure with it. All right. Started at 4. And running. Multiple fun. We'll run another card lot after this, custom card lot. Oh, yeah, people like the ATST. All right, Dolls to Dishes took it for 27. Thank you for the purchase. Okay. Oops, multiple 24. All righty, folks. Next up, we're going to do another card lot. This is somewhere around 27, 28 of these. This is all Return of the Jedi. Okay, they basically came out with 2 sets. Okay, one had like the Emperor on the back, and the other one, I also included, for some reason, I included Luke on here. When I was first making them, and it also has the second version backing with the give the mail away Anakin. Does include the Hoplu and Lumat, I believe. All right, so about 27, 28 of them. And we're running. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, thank you, Jake. Jake's taking a lot of purchases tonight. I appreciate it, Jake. Good grab. And I really do appreciate the support for a custom item like that. All right, good guys. Well, let's see, where are we? 84. We're about 84 auctions, so we've got another 16 or so to go. Let me get a few more vintage carded, or not, a vintage custom carded. I'm just trying to do ones that haven't run yet. There might be a repeat in here, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I did run this one already, but we'll run another one. Okay, we got another Death Squad Commander. Good paint. So no, that's actually a good paint. It's a tiny bit of no. I keep thinking it's a paint rub, but it's not. It is. I really appreciate that, Jake. It's a labor of love. I do sometimes do this when I'm on prep work at school. If I'm running a duty and I work on them, like, running like a hall duty. And we're running. Multiple concepts. Oh, I should change that back to single. I do have the reduced shipping, guys, so you won't pay more than whatever that is, $9.21 or whatever is the thing there. Okay, cool. Ah, Sleepio is always worrying. All right, Roman Rhino, good grab. Thank you for the purchase. Okay, let's run a Han Solo, a Hoth Han Solo. Little like lighter skin, but good paint on the legs, for the most part. Okay, and decent limbs. I'm putting him with the Power of the Force, and he does include his blaster. Blaster alone, guys, around $20. So, love to get a little bit more than that if possible. Oh, I'll just make sure it doesn't get caught on the back of the thing there. Okay. But we'll start it. You know what? Oh, let me just put it back there. Start it too. Number 57. Okay. And we're running. Where are we? 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 3. Yeah. All right, I'll run the beaters. Okay, BJ Lee, thank you so much for the purchase. All right, let's do a Bespin Guard number 2. Second Bespin Guard. I always have a harder time getting these ones. Comes with his blaster. I always loved how they had to hold the blasters like diagonally sometimes to make them work. And it comes with his nifty custom card. Yeah, I know. The gold is excellent on this one, guys. Look at that gold. Most of the time, that gold is faded. Number 58. Thanks for those just jumping in. We got roughly about 14 more. And then we'll do one more giveaway. Okay, thank you, Jake. Good grab. Okay, guys, we have an R2. Full disclosure, his dome it feels like it's been sealed. I don't know if it's been sealed because it's um, been glued or it's just been sealed, and I wasn't able to get it loose. It does come with the sensor scope, so good display. All right, I am going to include him with 2 cards. I can include him with the Star Wars card and the Empire card, even though technically he is the Empire version because of that. But his dome does not turn. I will repeat. It's a little faded. The silver's faded, and it does not turn. But I am including him. He is technically a complete figure, so I'm including him with the clamshell, and he does display well. Okay, and you get 2 card backs with him. So keep that in mind when you're bidding. All right. Number 59 is running. Oh, sure. I'll do it. I'll do a quick scan, guys. I mean, and somebody graded it. Really? BJ Lee. Wow. Thank you. Congratulations, BJ Lee. That is awesome. So if you those didn't read the chat, somebody who graded, seen somebody who graded a Super Beater R2. It was like a 2.1. Thought it was. That's amazing. Oh my god. That might be a new thing. Like try to get the lowest grade possible on a figure. All right. But speaking of low grade now, we have Luke. He's generally his correction has a little bit of a thing there. So other than that, he's decent. Okay. Comes with his blaster, so he is technically complete. And he comes in the Empire Strikes Back card. I know, right? I just wish the grading didn't cost so much. It's and anybody who's watched me know I've said this a lot. We're running this, guys. Thank you. I have whatever budget I have is probably, and I play, and believe me, I like many collectors go way beyond my own budget, but I try to just spend the money on the stuff, on the figures, on the collecting. So I don't do a huge amount of crazy thing with displays and with recessed lighting and stuff like that. Not that I don't think that's awesome. I do. I think it's amazing. I just feel like I want to put my money on the figures, the toys, the accessories, that kind of stuff. So it's hard for me to spend $85 to grade anything, even a rare figure. Then I worry on a rare figure. I in the back of my mind, like, oh my god, what if I lose it? You know what I mean? Like, what if they lose it? What if it gets lost? What if it gets broken? All right, Dirge, thanks. Thank you for the purchase. All right, and we have another semi-common figure. We have the General Madine, but what's a little bit less common is his. Oops, sorry, his staff. Okay, after Madine, guys, I'll do a scan, and I'll do the scan. Let me do one more thing after Madine, and then I'll do the scan so you can see what I have. And let me know if there's anything else you want me to run. I will run stuff randomly. I'm still going to go another. This will be another 10 items, so including a Power of the Force set of the custom cards. All right, so there it is, and a Jedi card. Face is a little bit. He's seen some things, man. He's been through the ringer a little bit with his face, just a little bit of paint. Okay, I can do some more lots. Well, I'm gonna, I got 2 items that I'll do next, and I keep changing my mind. Sorry. One of John Williams' greatest compositions in all of Star Wars, outside from the main thing. The Asteroid Field. I absolutely love this score. And ironically, it's one I've never conducted. I've never played with my ensembles. Mostly because I don't think they have it available. You can buy John Williams. I am going to run an entire card set at the end. I usually do that. But I'm going to run Power of the Force separate first. Yeah, I can actually. They have a thing called the John Williams Signature Series, and you can actually conduct like school ensembles, community theater or community group ensembles, and you can actually do that, and it's awesome. Same as yeah, I guess yes. I love what you do, Florida man. You're awesome. Loose fat. I do have one more loose fat. I can run a loose fat. But let me do a couple things here. I got a couple of. All right, I'll do. Here's my order. Wait, no, I already did that. Can't do that. I already did. All right, first thing I got here. First, we've got kind of a beater, land speeder. It is missing its chair. Okay, it does work in terms of pop up. It doesn't have any label. So I'm throwing in a beater Luke Skywalker who looks like his head's been glued on. I always like to joke. He looks like, I call him Twin Sunset Luke. Like he's looking up at the Twin Sunset. But that's all he can do. You can't turn his head. You can't swivel his head. It's glued on. So I'm just throwing him in there. And I'm throwing a decent Obi-Wan with just a wider stance. The land speeder does lock down and then pop open, and it does roll. Okay, but it's just a kind of a beater land speeder. All right, so run that with the two figures. And we're running. Yeah, Florida Man 77, guys. Get on his shows whenever he runs a show. It's not only great vintage Star Wars goodness, but he just treats it like a party. He plays all sorts of cool games and gives away giveaways. I've won several of his giveaways, some really good ones actually, and it's awesome. So get on Florida Man, follow him. Number 90. Okay. Dolls Tradition. Okay. Thank you so much for that purchase. All right. Next up, I'm going to do a beater lot. Actually, before I do a beater lot, someone asked about Boba Fett. Here is a Boba Fett. Note the paint smudge and gone. Okay, it is a played with Boba Fett, slight loose limbs. I'll include the stand. Let me run this. And we're ready. $62. R2. Where are you? R2. Where are you? We've got some work to do now. Do 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 do. Honor 27 is winning. All right, Honor 27. Thank you for the purchase. All right, next up we're going to do... All right, we got a beater lot here, guys. Here we go. Got a balding, very, very balding Han Solo. We got a Leia that's pretty much had her face chewed off. We have a Luke that's seen better days in the legs area. We got two Greedos that We have one that's a kind of a Van Gogh Rito, lost one of its antenna, and then the other one that lost both. We got a very, very loose-limbed 2-1B. We got a balding Lando. We got another Jedi Luke with the messed up head. And a Leia. Oops, sorry, with a lot of hair gone. And I'm going to throw in kind of a chewed up lightsaber. So, yes, I guess I do sell individual. All right, this is a beater lot. Beater figures. Do not come back to these. They're not returnable. Running. I'm going to throw a bald Lando in there, too. Any mini rigs? I don't think so. When I run the last giveaway, I will run into my little other box and see if I have any. I have like a whole garage storage room, so but I don't have any of them with me right now. So. But I will. But I may have something in a box in the other space. I'll go do a quick check. I think I got rid of them on my last vintage 2 weeks ago. So, guys, next Friday, my plan is next Friday to run a modern carded auction. There may be some vintage, although last time I said that there weren't any. So, it's probably going to be a carded auction only. So, all right. Patrick, thank you for the win. Good job. Do some customizing. Put that in there as well. Do some customizing. You can do some other stuff. All right. Somebody has to do a scan. So let me unplug here. And I'm going to take you on a tour of my... Now, these are the loose figures. I have some over here. I'll start over here. Anything in the baggie, guys, those are already sold. So, I mean, not the... something. Well, you can ask, but I got... Is anything you'd like me to run? Right. Again, I can run them individually. I can run them in groupings. These are the Ewoks are still good. These are all sold. Anything on like? Oh, I do have one more Boba Fett. Okay, all these are sold. Okay, moving on to here. I got Luke's. Let me move these guys over. These are all still up for grabs. Let me look at the Yodas. I'll come back to the Yodas in a second. All of these vintage with the custom card backs are still available. The Landspeeder, Cloud Car, and ATSD are sold. This is what I have left for tonight. You know, I mean, I can grab some more. You're asking about Yodas. You're asking Yodas black or brown-eyed. That looks orangey. Landspeeder was already sold a few minutes ago. This has a belt, but they look more like red-orange eyes. Any Han with robe? Oh, you mean the trench coat? This is a mostly complete Yoda. He's still missing his cane, though. There was one that was brown. These all look... I'm not colorblind, but those two look red. Is that maybe this one? Is that the one you're saying? Everything runs, guys. All individual figures start... All right, so this one, ML Picker, is that what the one? Okay, I'll run ML. Okay, I got the one in hand. I'll run this one in a second. I'm going to put that over by the table. All right. I've never done it this way, guys. I'm new to this, so be patient. Thank you. Patrick, I run everything at $2 to start. Do you have today's cane? Today's cane. You mean I'm not sure what that means. I can run Tebow. You want me to run Tebow? He's missing his horn, but he does come with his staff or whatever. Someone who said Tebow. Where's Tebow? Somebody said Tebow. Mike, you want me to run Tebow? Okay, I'll put that out there too. I'm just gonna run them like regular auctions, guys. $2 starts. All right. Last call, guys. Anything else you want me to run? I mean, I might run a few others myself, but I'm at what am I at? I'm at 93. I'd like to get 7 more in. I want to do a Power of the Force card and a full set. So that's 2. So I have 5 more. There's 2 there. So I can run 3 more. I can run more than that. Carded C3PO. This is yeah. Actually, I have 2. I'm gonna run them both because one's with one's the removable limbs and it comes with the net. So I'll run those 2. Run the rest of the Yodas. I'll run them individually, but okay. All right, I can do that. Vaders. I mean, I don't have any complete right now with the I have the loose ones. You want me to run any of these? Han Endor, Leia Endor. Okay, I do have a Leia Endor. I will run Leia. It's mostly complete, just missing the gun. Okay. Put that on the thing. I do not have any Hans. All the rebel soldiers? All right. Okay, I'm all right. Royal Guards. Okay. Card TIE Pilot. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna run 1 card TIE Pilot, guys. All right, we're getting past my 100 limit, and I'll run the 2 Emperor Guards. All right, that's enough. I'll be here all night. I always had this vision, like I had a dream that there will come a day where I will sell my entire collection, and I'm gonna run it like a marathon. I'm just gonna run it like 4 days long, and just sell everything. Oh my god. I love Whatnot, guys, but I don't know if I'd want to do that because it's the shipping. Because then now when this is done, you guys, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. I already ran Barada. Sorry. Okay. Start with the TIE Pilot. Okay. Comes with his weapon. Empire Strikes Back card. Oh wait, sorry. This is a single one. All right, and we're running. Okay, Choir Boy, thank you so much for that purchase. All right, we'll flip around here. Someone asked about running the rest of my Rebel troopers. We have 5. They're all decent. Good army build. This is the multiple, so let's go back to that. And we're running.
sure it's delicious. I just don't understand why we can't see Yoda now. Patience. The Jedi just have to eat as well.
The went for about 120, I think. The 115 to 120, somewhere in that range. All right, Jake, thank you so much for that purchase. Okay. All right, next up we will run Tebow. Oh no, not Tebow. I'll get the Tebow. Let me run 3PO. This is the 3PO, comes with the Power of the Force card, and he does have the removable limbs. Okay. And they're pretty tight. They're staying on, which is awesome. This is a clean figure, guys. That is an amazingly clean figure, and comes with his good condition cape, or bag for it to come in. Kind of put him in a Power of the Force thing. Right. This is okay. Numbers. Why is this not working?
When you told me.
Okay, we're running. Giving me some issue there.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him
Number 64. Whew. Okay. Thank you. Good grab. All right, BJ. Next one we'll do is another 3PO. This is a Star Wars 3PO. A little bit duller, okay, but really, come on. You know that means something. Slight arm looseness, but good paint. This is a great 3PO, and it comes on the Star Wars custom card. And we're running. Maybe. Yes, we are.
so was I, if you remember.
Jake wants it. $12.
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
Thank you for everyone jumping in. Appreciate it. We're about wrapping up, guys. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7, but 10 more. About 10 more, and then a giveaway. All right, Jake. Thank you for that purchase. Okay. All right, we have a Tebow, which does include not his horn, but it does include his staff. So that's a partially complete. And we're going. Man, the Minox scared the you-know-what out of me. Ah! Ah! Put him back here because I think we're pretty much done with him.
Then I'm going with you.
All right, Mike. Good grab. Thank you for the purchase. All right, and then someone was asking about the Yodas. All right, we'll start with the naked Yoda. I'm gonna run them individually. This is the one with the brown eyes. Just make sure of that. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good, Mike. I'm glad you got the ones you need. All right, running a brown-eyed Yoda. Do 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 do. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came. Da 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 da. I gotta know. Brown-eyed Yoda. You, my brown-eyed Yoda. Do you remember when? Sing along with me, everybody. We used to sing. Sha la 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 la. Twin sons, you won. Just like that. Sha la 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 la. You won. Twin sons won. Would you believe I haven't had a drop of alcohol? I am just tired. And so, the end of a week. But this is a fun way to end the week. So, all right, back to some more Yodas. We got one with this one is well. We're gonna keep adding. This is the robe. This is one with the robe. No belt. No belt. No belt. No snake. None of them have canes. Okay. Let's run this one. Okay, running. Number 68. What's that? I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. Congrats, Beantown. Okay, now we're adding one more accessory. It's like a reverse. It's like a reverse strip. Now this is Yoda with the robe and the belt. I don't know if I noticed this until recently that it included the lamp. I didn't know what that was. It wasn't until I got the lamp from Galaxy's Edge, the Luke's little lamp that Yoda takes mine, or I hope you not. Oh, Miami collects ended. Oh shoot! All right, I felt bad. I mean, he did want me to come in, but I knew it was gonna take a little longer. If Ultimate DJ is running, I will raid Ultimate DJ in a few minutes. We are wrapping up now. Well, not now, but like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, the accessories are, why some of these things are what they are, the prices that they are. It's crazy. Clear your mind of questions. All right, BJ. Thank you. All right, wrapping it up. This is the last Yoda. This is a Yoda almost complete. Comes with the belt, comes with the robe, comes with the snake, the orange snake. Power of the Force cardbacks are running as soon as I get done with these figures. And then we'll do our giveaway, and then we're gonna call it a night. Again, I'm gonna set up a show. I think, guys, I'm pretty much calling Friday night my day of doing this, just because I like doing it Friday night. Because even if I stay up late to do it, I then can get the things set, get all the packages ready Friday night, if not early Saturday morning, and then get them all shipped out so that you get them sooner. If I do the show on Saturday, sometimes I can't get to the packing, and then it doesn't go out until Monday. So that's kind of where I'm thinking about it. And although I don't like to conflict with other people who also do shows, but I will definitely raid. We'll try to do a little earlier than some people do. So 35 Zilla Dealer. All right. It was 70. Okay. All right. Now this is a Leia with poncho and belt. Does have a little hair paint scuff. Does come with the helmet though, so does that really matter? And a little scuff on the boots. Played with figure, but still, that's a pretty rare one. Oh, that's great, Mike. I'm so glad you found Star Wars Daddy to find your collections. This is fill your collections. Fill your collections. Okay, Zilla. Good grab. Thank you for your purchase. All right. And these are the last figures of the day, and well, at least in terms of auctions, we'll run 2 more Emperor Guards. I don't know. I feel like they always need to be in pairs. Okay, we'll run this like that. And number 72. Do 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 do. Okay, Zilla, man, coming in, taking a few items this time. Good. Thank you for the purchase. Okay, we have next the Power of the Force card sets. Now I do these in 2 sets, but I'll run them both together. This is the last 17. Okay, which is nice, but unless you have these figures, it's hard to get them all situated. So I include in this I'm pretty sure these are all of the other figures that were included on the last 7 or on the Power of the Force line. Okay, there's roughly another 25. I think there's like 30 to 35 cards in total. Okay, so full sets, and these you can actually put with more common figures. So, all right, let's run number 73. Go. I run one more figure lot. I don't know if you got the entire run. I'm going to run the entire run in a little bit, in like 2 auctions. In terms of figures, I don't know if I have any more. I mean, I do have more, guys. You want me to run one more? I can run one more. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's always so funny. To me, this is my favorite. My favorite of the cards. Well, I don't know. I guess it's just I don't know. I'm nostalgic. I got a weird nostalgia, but it always goes for the least amount. But that's okay. All right. Thank you for the purchase. Now, one more figure lot. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Let me do an Imperial lot. I'll do one more Imperial lot of figures. My last Stormtrooper, TIE Pilot, AT-AT Commander. These are like all of my lasts of these things. I mean, I'll get more, guys. You know, it's an ever flowing what is it? A revolving door. You know, it opens and closes and opens and closes. I buy another collection, and so this is the last figure lot I'm running. I'm gonna lay them flat. We got Vader. We got AT-AT Commander. We got Death Squad Commander. We got Imperial Commander. We got a Stormtrooper. We got a TIE Pilot. We got a Snowtrooper. And we have my last ATST driver. So it's 8 figures. That is my last figure lot of the night, guys. That I'm auctioning anyway. All right, and we're running. Oh, okay. No, for me, I thought it said 30. I was like, what? What? 30? Right. Figure lot 30. Multiple 30. Okay, Dirge, thank you for the purchase, man. That is fantastic. I really appreciate that. All right, and I think we have one more giveaway, but the last auction item for the night: set of Star Wars cards, custom cards, set of Empire cards, set of Jedi cards. Last 17. all the extra power of the Force. Droids, which includes, I'm going to double check this, make sure I don't have more than one set here. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're good. Okay. It's like 18 droids figures, including the prototypes. That's these. And then I think there's like 12 Ewok figures, including some prototypes. There's like 150 of them there, guys. Okay? Ronnie.
It's too big. Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size. Where are you? For my ally is the Force. Makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us. It binds us. Luminous beings, Sophie, not this fruit matter. You must feel the Force around you. Here, between you, me, the flea, the rock, everywhere.
Oh, guys, thank you so much.
Even between the ship.
Yeah, Mike, you're right. You're not wrong. This, or rather, this allows me, this little extra boost allows me to, sell figures at $2 each. You know what I mean? Or $4 for a group. So I really appreciate it, guys. And if you love it that much, I am so grateful. Wow. All right. And then we'll do the giveaway, the final giveaway of the night, and then we're going to call it a night. And I will raid Ultimate DJ. All right, Jake. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. I really can't believe it went for that price, and I do appreciate it. And as I said, guys, maybe in next week's video, or even if not next week, then definitely the week after, I will have sets of including the Star Wars characters, the Star Wars figures on Empire card backs and the Jedi figures or the Star Wars and Empire on card backs. All right, so what are we gonna do? We are gonna do for the giveaway. Ready for this? Here we go. 1, 2. This is complete with their accessories. 3, well, droid. I'm also including these buttons. This is a Star Wars catalog button. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this has nothing to do with Star Wars, but someone included it in one of my sales. I think it might have been Vintage Toy World. So I'm throwing in the starting lineup. Dan Marino and whatever. Who's the other guy? I don't even know. John Elway. All right. Not a sports guy, guys. I'm really not. That was my whole family is, but not me. I know who they are. So, all right. So run the giveaway for anybody who wants that. And again, like I say, guys, next Friday, most likely, and I'll get it out on my channel, on my page, very soon. I just got to double check my schedule. But I'm gonna run a modern carded. Okay, maybe a shorter auction. I don't know if I have 100 items. I think I do. There's a few items that I purchased this week that should be coming in the mail. So that'll help. So, so I plan to do that. I might do a walk around the entire collection and see if anybody wants me to run any loose items. I have a bunch of loose figures I can run. Okay, I don't know if I'll have them with the card backs like I do with these cool ones, but if I can get some of that together, I will. Yeah, thank you for those of you that are just joining. But we are just to follow our giveaway. We're gonna run it in about 10 seconds, and then I am gonna rate another show and call it a night, so I can get the packing going. Although it's nice, it's like I like vintage loose better than packing, better than modern because the packing takes less time. Just I'm looking around and I'm seeing this very small pile of items that it's going to be easier to pack. So, and again, like I said, guys, make sure you check out my Star Wars Darth Tuba Star Wars unboxing show on YouTube. Like, subscribe it. I hope to by Monday or Tuesday to make sure that they give you guys all shout outs, all the people who made purchases today. All right, let me draw the winner. Here we go. Drawing the winner for the last show, for the last of the show. Who's going to take it? I always hope it's someone who bought stuff, but. Fly, all right, Fly won it. Good go, good grab. Yay. Awesome. 3 figures, complete figures with the custom backs, 2 accessories, and a bunch of custom buttons. Thank you for that. And the starting lineup, classic doubles for you as well. Because why not? That's going to be like the fruitcake gift. It's going to go around to different people. They're going to keep sending it in giveaways. It's going to be awesome. I know it. I know I'm probably going to end up getting it back. So. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another amazing. No, thank you, guys. I cannot get over the amazing, support you guys give, the purchases you made. Yeah, man. Thank you. I love you. I love that you love it. I'm so glad. It's making me feel great, and it's such a great way for me to end my week. All right, guys. So next week we'll do some modern, and then 2 weeks we'll be back to some vintage, and we'll do some more singles. And I got plenty more to, individual carded figures, and the custom carded clamshells, some more, partial vehicles and accessories and stuff. Someone asked about mini rigs. Let me look in my other storage and see if I can grab some more mini rigs. All right, we'll get them out there. So in the meantime, check out my channel, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Okay, and until next time, guys, may the Force and the toys be with you. And I am going to end it and raid Ultimate DJ. Let me do that now. And show, create a raid, Ultimate DJ. There it is.